The Canon PowerShot D10 is waterproof up to 10 meters, freeze-proof up to -10 degrees Celsius, and shockproof from up to a height of 1.22 meters. It also includes a 12.1 megapixels image sensor, a 3x optical zoom, and optical image stabilization. Scene detection, motion detection, and face detection technologies are all included. It also comes with a 2.5-inch pure color LCD too. The Canon PowerShot D10 comes with an instruction manual, software CD, battery charger, rechargeable battery, USB cable, AV cable, wrist strap with stopper, strap mount, and of course the PowerShot D10 itself. The Canon PowerShot D10 comes with a smooth round body that's very streamlined, kind of reminiscent of either a submarine or the side of a boat where you have your hatched windows. Now this kind of aqua theme is definitely in keeping with the feature that the D10 delivers, because it is one of the few cameras in the market that can go up to 10 meter waterproof. So definitely one of the heavy hitters in this feature. Looking at the body, it's, as I said, very smooth and streamlined all over. There's basically all the buttons are in the front, with the exception of the on-off button and the shutter. On the side, you have your DC in as well as your AV out. Now, at the bottom, you have your battery slot as well as your SD card slot. Now we'll put in a battery and an SD card. If you have problems opening the bottom of the hatch, you can actually use the side of the stopper, which is actually a little bit like a hook, and you can actually hook that in to help you open the back if it's a problem. So for those of you who worry that your fingernails may not be up to the duty, especially after a bit of diving, don't worry, the stopper will do the job for you. The PowerShot D10 also comes with a strap mount, which you can fit to either one of the 4 corners of the camera. Simply put it in and turn, it snaps in place. To remove it, just press the button and take it off. Turning on the camera, we can see that there is no mode dial, and therefore by accessing the mode button, we can use the multi-selector to go through the available modes. We have automatic, auto, program mode for menu settings, scene selection, and movie mode. With scene selection, you have a choice of portrait, landscape, night snapshot, etc., as well as of course underwater and aquarium. It's interesting to note that the ISO 3200 high ISO mode is actually a mode which restricts the size of the images you can select, as in normal imaging you can only take up to ISO 1600 in this camera. In movie mode, it's important to note that you can only take up to a maximum of 4 GB or 1 hour, whichever comes first. So if you're using a higher quality setting, then maybe it'd be the 4 GB limit, or if you use a lower quality setting, then it may be the 1 hour limit. Back to auto. If you press the function set button, you'd see that you can only select the image size and quality. The other options are not available. However, by entering into program mode, for example, you immediately free up the other options such as ISO setting, white balance, my colors, evaluative metering, or center weighted metering, spot metering, etc. Your single shot or continuous shot modes, and of course again the quality and size of the images. In the menu, you have your standard settings such as the autofocus framing, whether it's face or the center, the servo AF, digital zoom, AF assist beam, eye contrast, blink detection, image stabilization mode where you have continuous, shoot only, panning or off. Obviously in continuous mode, with the image stabilization continuously running, it will run up your power a lot faster. You also have other settings such as muting the camera, LCD brightness, formatting the memory card, in the playback mode, you actually have different display. By pressing display button, you can have the time of the shot taken, the histogram, as well as the related information such as the ISO settings and the aperture, etc. Pressing it one more time, it will actually take the point of focus and display it. So if you actually press the magnifying area, you can actually see the details, whether the image you're taking, if it's sharp or not. For quick reference, this is particularly useful if you don't have the time to go through it and look at all the different aspects. Just focusing on the main point of focus and seeing if it's sharp.